What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 3 picks each win some money over here on Prize Picks in the NBA tonight. As always, coming off a 2-1 night last night, we are on a 5-1 run. So if you've been tuning into these videos, should be winning plenty of money. And the goal is to keep that run going, keep that win percentage up above 70% for as long as possible. Continue to provide this free value for you guys. And if you enjoyed this content, it would really be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I will be helping you out for free, returning that value, providing these videos and these picks for free. And if you are going to be very serious, guys, check out the premium content packages. If you haven't checked them out, I don't know what you're waiting on. We had another fantastic night over in the VIP last night with some of my core plays. Not a lot of them went too wrong, to be honest. We'll just go through the list. I had 24 core plays. We'll see. We'll just go for the ones that went wrong. So, Sengun, Mitchell, that's 2. Siakam, 3. Bane, 4. Shea Gilgeous, 5. And Tatum, 6. Zubac, 7, I believe. So, that was 7 out of the 24 that went wrong for us. But outside of that, we're able to cash in on all of the other plays, and a lot of happy people in the winner circle once again. So I do want to give some shout outs to those people that were able to cash in the VIP. Keem cashing in on a nice $5 flex play once again, using those 4 plays to turn $5 into $125. TJ345, another one, turning $100 into $2,500. He threw in the Ezekiel Elliott touchdown. That was another core play of mine for the NFL. John Doe 556 got as well, cashing in with those core plays on a nice ticket. Gator Picks, Youngla and Jay Reyes mixing and matching those core plays, cashing in. And Gator Picks with a nice pivot to Pascal Siakam fantasy score instead of the PRA that I went with. And he hit his fantasy score but did not hit the PRA. So definitely deserves some value on that. Used the KJK DFS core plays, but made that pivot himself and was able to cash in. So once again, a lot of really happy people over there in the winner circle. Guys, if you would like to really step up your Prize Picks game, I would really highly recommend you check out these premium content packages that I do offer. That is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. You can also just visit patreon.com, search KJK DFS. In the creator search bar, you can get access to my lower tier package. That's going to give you access to all my core plays as you saw up on the screen. Just keep in mind, those core plays, I do list where I get them in before the bumps. If the bumps do occur, then I will launch that later in the day to these lower tier packages. But if you want to get access to every single one of my tickets, every single pick, as soon as I place it, check out the VIP member package. That's going to give you access to them as soon as I place my ticket. I'm going to take a screenshot, send it into the Discord. You're going to get all my tickets, all picks, all apps, all sports. You're going to get your return back very, very quickly. It's what I hear all the time. I mean, I can't guarantee you're going to get your money back first day, but I will say one thing. I hear that feedback a lot. So I would love to have you join over there. And if you haven't checked out Prize Picks, guys, check them out today. Use that promo code KJKDFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. So, but anyways, let's talk about it. Let's go game by game as we always do. Got 3 picks for you here. And the first game we're going to discuss is going to be the Detroit Pistons taking on the Chicago Bulls. This game comes with a 230 over/under, 8.5 point spread in favor of the Chicago Bulls. Should fly. We do have some fast up-tempo teams here. We're looking at the pace on the season as far as the top Chicago Bulls coming as the 11th fastest paced team. The Detroit Pistons coming as the 16th fastest paced team. But one guy that I would like to discuss is going to be on the Detroit Pistons side. And it is going to be Jalen Duren. He has been absolutely crushing it on the glass for this Detroit Pistons squad and has started to see his minutes climb up in a major way as of late. We were talking about a guy that was seeing in the low 20s early on in the season, if not even that, 15 minutes or so. Playing time has really started to ramp up, especially these last 2 games. He's played 39 minutes and 34 minutes respectively. So it looks like they're going to start giving him mid-30s to upper 30s minutes in run. Guy's been getting the job done in a big way on the glass. He's also been, getting some putbacks, scoring some buckets. And I definitely want to be capitalizing on a prop of his for that reason. You see the rebounding chances as far as the top leaders in the entire league. We have Durant currently coming in as one of the top guys with 16.1 rebounding chances. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is over an entire season sample size. So those games where he wasn't quite getting as many minutes, that's factored into this total number where he's getting 16.1 rebounding chances. If you didn't factor in the early games where he wasn't, he hadn't been playing all these minutes, he's probably up there with some of the top guys up here. He's just been rebounding and scoring buckets consistently. You can see 7 points, 18 rebounds last time out, 12 rebounds, 15 points in time prior. And it is for all these reasons that I do want to be targeting his points and rebounds prop. Guy's been crushing. This has been one that I've been targeting frequently as of late. And once again, he's been getting the job done very consistently. 20.5 points and rebounds. Definitely do like the over. Just kind of talked about it. If we go ahead and just go to the Detroit Pistons, we'll sort the rebounding chances overall these last few games for them. Actually, we'll look at the rebounding chances per game, 16.1. Let's do a little bit of an advanced filter here as far as the total date. We're going to go ahead and just do the month of December for Durant, just to kind of give us more of an accurate sample size here as to what has been going on lately. You look at the rebounding chances, 19.2 rebounding chances per game. He's converting on a 56.1% of those. And obviously, when you're rebounding that often, there's going to be some putbacks in there. There's going to be some dunks. Just banging down low with the bodies when you're out there on the floor for the upper 30s minutes. I do think this trend could continue. He's been very effective as well. 5 for 7, 3 for 4, 7 for 9, 7 for 11, 3 for 5. It's just being down low in the paint, getting those rebounds, getting those putbacks, getting those lobs, the alley-oops, etc. I really do like this line. I think this could be going way up in the near future if he continues to play these massive minutes, and I do think he continues to. So pick number 1. We're going with the over 20.5 points and rebounds here for Jalen Duren. That will be pick number 1. And then pick number 2, we're going to kick it on down to the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. This game comes in with a 229.5 over-under 1-point spread in favor of the New Orleans Pels. And we'll talk about the Sixers side first, and I want to discuss James Harden because I do think he's underrepresented in a major way over here on Prizepicks. For his fantasy score specifically, you look at the overall fantasy point per minute production for James Harden on the season. Leads all point guards on this slate today with a 1.3 fantasy point per minute rate. Guy's been playing 38 minutes per game. The ceiling's been massive, and he's been on a tear as of late. And I don't expect that to slow down against a New Orleans Pelicans squad that's been giving up quite a bit of points to opposing point guards, opposing guards in general. James Harden, last 2 times out, man, 29 points, 13 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, 1 block. Last time out, 26 points, 3 steals, 1 block, 13 assists, 7 rebounds. He's going to score, he's going to rebound, he's going to assist. He's also been getting the job done in the blocks and steals category. And all really good stuff when you're talking about the fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. For those of you that don't know how fantasy score works on Prizepicks, you're going to get 1 point for every point that the player scores, 1.2 points for every rebound, 1.5 for every assist, 3 points for every block, 3 points for every steal, and -1 for every turnover. And James Harden has been an absolute fantasy point beast. And you look at where his line's set over here on Prizepicks today, 43.5, way too low. The guy's put up 60+ the last 3 times out. Now, Tyrese Maxey is expected to return in this one. There's a possibility he comes off the bench. There's a possibility he starts. I don't really care regardless. He's been out for so long. I don't expect that to really impact James Harden because Tyrese Maxey is going to be extremely limited if he does play in this one. The guy hasn't played since November 18th. I mean, we're not going to see Maxey go out there and play 37, 38 minutes, so that's just something I wanted to bring up here. But Harden, 43.5. I do have him projected to go out there and put up 50+ in this spot, just from a base projection aspect. His ceiling 60+. He's hit 60+ the last 3 times out. Do think he definitely scores at least in the mid-40s, if not upper 40. But like I said, just from a base projection aspect, I've got him getting 50+ in my model over here on the VIP projections premium sheets. So this is a prop that I want to be taking advantage of. I do think it's underrepresented in a big way today. With these Philadelphia 76ers having 114.25 implied total, I think James Harden is responsible for a lot of that. 51.3 over the last 5. Expected to stay close. Expected to be up pace. Want to be taking advantage of this prop for sure. So pick number 2, we're going with the over 43.5 fantasy score here for James Harden. That'll be pick number 2. And then pick number 3, we're going to run it back on the other side. And once again, a guy that I do think is underrepresented in the fantasy category, and that guy's going to be Zion Williamson. The New Orleans Pelicans continue to be without Brandon Ingram. That has made C.J. McCollum, Zion Williamson's usage go up in a major way. And once again, Zion, a guy that's been a fantasy point per minute monster. He's putting up 1.31 fantasy points per minute as far as the Prizepicks scoring format for fantasy points. He's been playing 33.4 minutes per game, so you're looking right about 35. Was out briefly there with an illness, came back, has hit this fantasy score in 4 of the last 5. The only game he didn't hit that fantasy score was the game on the 19th. Came back last time out, 28th, put up 56. And you do the math, my model, as far as the the pace, the matchup, and all that stuff, that's all factored in the fantasy point per minute production. And once again, I've got Zion Williamson being right around 50 fantasy points. He's in the low 40s over here on Prizepicks. Typically speaking, when they put up these fantasy score lines, if the line's really sharp, My model is going to be only 2, 3, 4 off as far as the projection. We're talking about two guys that are approximately 6, 7 fantasy score points off in my projection model from a base projection aspect as compared to Prizepicks. It definitely stands out to me. And these guys are both high usage players that get the job done in every single category. You know, this isn't like a random spike in the fantasy point projection or anything. It's kind of consistent with these guys. These guys have had their same roles all season long. Zion played 34 minutes last time out. He has been playing in the upper 30s in competitive games, if not 40 minutes. Keep in mind that was his first game back after the illness, so I expect him to get even more minutes in this game. All things that are really pointing to a solid output here. Same thing we talked about with Harden. He's going to rebound. He's going to assist. He's going to get points. 43, 5, 3, 1 block, 1 steal last time. 18, 3 steals. 7 and 7 the time before. 30 points, 1 block, 9 and 3 the time before. And we've seen his assists go up in a major way with no Brandon Ingram. So that's not a coincidence either with those assists being way up. It's been the Zion and CJ McCollum show when they're staggering those minutes. They're both getting a lot more assists as well. So once again, a pick that I do think, or a prop that I do think is underrepresented over here on Prizepicks, the fantasy score for Zion Williamson. And it will be my third pick. We're going with the over 43.5 fantasy score here for Zion Williamson. And that will be my 3 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the NBA tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If we can get this thing up to 500 likes, that would be awesome. If you haven't checked out the premium content packages, I don't know what you're waiting for. You're missing out over there. And if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, you can sign up today. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Wishing you all the best of luck on your NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.